Greetings, Professor Jacobson coming to you live to discuss how to do really well in college. So I appreciate that for some of you, you might find this information a bit redundant, given that I have some students who are entering their second semester and some students who are entering their final semester. However, this serves as an opportunity to review some of your commitments to your academic achievements and success going forward as your career is around the corner. For my first year students, this is an opportunity perhaps to look at some of the things that you did very well at and continue to do so, and perhaps things that you did not achieve so well and maybe make some adjustments. And for my final year students, this is a difficult semester as there are many conflicting priorities and you often lose focus on your studies as you get anxious and interested in going to work and seizing those opportunities. So let us all work together to have a successful semester. So 5 success habits. I really need you to attend class, each and every class, regardless if it's a face-to-face class, a virtual class, or a hybrid class. Please make sure that you meet the deadline expectations. We have a very rapid semester to get through, and work is scheduled to meet those deadlines. Make a commitment to do your very best for your individual assignments as well as your group assignments. Teamwork is an essential skill in the world of work. If you do have to miss a class, please notify me in advance, stating in an email your full name, your student number, the course that you're talking about, and then give me some information about when we might be able to meet to discuss the potential opportunity for you to make up any missed assignments or assessments. And finally, I will remind you of our respect code in terms of your professional conduct in the classroom. We have 1 speaker at a time speaking. If you're late, you stay outside the door. And when we have guest speakers, you come dressed for success. So I draw your attention back to the SAC handbook, or the Student Administration Council handbook, that you were all given at the beginning of the semester. And it includes some of your rights and responsibilities. And these are as I outlined to you just before. Arriving on class on time and remaining for the duration of the scheduled class. Please do not get up and leave, whether it's a virtual class where you sign off and don't come back, or a face-to-face class where you absolutely walk out. And again, a reminder about the deadlines and our friend academic integrity, making sure that you submit your own work, you're not copying your friend's work, you're not buying assignments online, and when you're doing your academic research, you cite your sources professionally and appropriately. And again, it is your responsibility to assume the what has to be done with a missed class. And as I mentioned, we have a professional environment that is replicating the world of work while in our classroom. So review these, and if you have any questions or concerns, by all means, schedule an appointment with me and I can go over them in more detail with you. So healthy communication is a two-way street. So we also have to talk to each other about my responsibilities to you. So I have to give you some advance notice if I'm making a change to major tests or assignments. However, recognizing that our TLP, or Teaching Learning Plan, is a very fluid document, and it is variable oftentimes with the weather, as in with the winter semester, maybe a guest speaker cancels, maybe I'm sick, maybe we have a power outage, bad weather, who knows. And again, that's what I'm saying about the reasonable notice. And I am obligated to give you your assignments back with some constructive feedback where appropriate, and for you to be able to view your grades within a reasonable period of time. So as I mentioned, refresh your memory on the respect code, print it off under course documents, read it, sign it, date it, and return it to me on our first face-to-face class. I remind you of the late penalties that are assessed, so when I ask for an assignment to be handed in at a certain time or at the beginning of class, that's the due time. Not 5 minutes later, not at break, not an hour afterwards. And the 10% deduction starts at that time. I will remind you to familiarize yourself or refamiliarize yourself with our test policy. It too is posted under course documents. And there's lots of information on maintaining academic integrity in your conduct as well as in your submissions. And our friends at the library have some excellent tutorials if you are in need of a refresher. So that is it coming to you in your virtual update on how to do well in college. And this video will be followed by information on your first class. Thank you very much. I appreciate your attention.